Hello and welcome to part 6. Oh, the game feels a bit weird. Why does it feel so zoomed in? What's going on here? FOV? Hello? 110? Okay, maybe I'm just tripping. Anyway, welcome to part 6. It's actually been a couple days since I last recorded. Life sort of got in the way, and yesterday I was feeling very unmotivated, demotivated. So I didn't, truth be told, just couldn't be bothered to record, really. Which sounds awful, because recording's not exactly the hardest thing in the world, is it?
Martin, an overseer before, and
you know,
perhaps again.
fuck it, folks. We ball.
I owe you thanks.
But yeah, I hope you've been keeping good. I hope
You've given us
the series isn't too boring.
because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it.
And yeah, we're just sort
We
of
know where
gonna
Emily
get
called
straight
when
into
you
it,
need
really.
help.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins,
sure what a kinsman
Morgan and
is.
Custis. Not only are they
Custis.
controlling Emily,
Gross
they
ass
have the
name.
controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with.
Also, I have a fan on because it's currently
Pendleton's
it's actually
waiting for
17
you on the
degrees, so
dock.
it's not
He's
too
asked
hot,
to
but that's
brief you
outside.
personally.
In my room, it's a little bit
It's
hotter
best.
than that because I've got my computer running and I'm just a bit of a human radiator. So, yes, does get very hot in here. Right, okay.
Corvo, a moment.
Oh, I don't like your face, big man. You have a goofy face. Look at him. He really does look like Megamind here. Holy. Let me get out of here. Right, what do you want?
Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further,
Yeah,
my
I hope
brothers are
you
close
can't
allies to the
get the
Lord
fan
Regent.
behind me. My
As long
sentencing,
as they are in Parliament,
like,
we cannot gather the votes.
I don't even think I
needed
finished
to
that
stop the
sentence
Lord
earlier,
Regent
and
further
I just waited like a
consolidating his
solid
power.
couple of minutes before
These
finishing the
days, they're
sentence.
best known
But the
for
point I was trying to
exploiting
make
their
is, it's
favor
hot in my
to cheat
room,
others
so
out
I've got a
their
fan
wealth.
on. I'm hoping the
Let's
mic
just
isn't
say,
picking that up.
Not every
Because if it
family
is,
evicted in quarantine for
well, I'm not going
having
to
the
go back
plague.
and re-record this, so you're just going to have to put up with it.
The plague.
That's all I can
warned
say.
my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight.
Why
at
is...
their usual
I don't like that it doesn't center
protected by the city
automatically. Like, I didn't touch my mouse
so
at
it'll
all,
be
and I
dangerous.
was over here.
Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Oh, don't worry. Do not worry, pal. I'll have them murdered. Right. Let's go see Sam. Samuel. Oh. Oh, that's a shout. What powers and stuff have I got? Oh. Oh, I can have another bone charm. Right, it's definitely got to be moving faster whilst carrying corpses. And what did I get last time? It was bent time. Sweet. Okay.
I'll take you
Let's
to
go,
the
Sam.
Golden Cat when you're
Samuel.
ready.
Sam. I don't know. I'm going to call him
Taken
Sam. It's
Lord
not like he
Pendleton
cares.
Enough times, believe me.
Let's do it. I've also noticed that in the recording you can hear when I
I'll
hit
get
certain
you as
keys,
close as
so...
I can to the main
I'm
thing
not sure
is to
why it
make
does
sure
that.
That little girl, Emily,
But oh well. Sorry, I hope that isn't too annoying.
them two Pendleton helped me
Oh.
get inside the cat. If
I
he
thought
don't
Slackjaw
kill you.
wasn't a home.
This here's his territory.
Oh, that's bright.
He and his Bob
My
Street
God.
gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory.
Didn't I kill him?
They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay
Not
low
kill him,
and
but
keep
didn't I,
an
like,
eye out for
infect
you and
their
the little
stuff?
lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily
Let me
must mean a
out!
lot to you.
Let me out! Thank you very much.
Be
Right, let's have a look at
careful
the
going
mission,
up the
please. Okay. Whatever.
Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now.
Whoa.
I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the whole region.
Okay. What's going on here? What's that noise? What the hell? What's going on here? That's not a way I can keep going. So I thought these red beams were something detecting me, but I don't think it is. Okay, your actions affect the city. A high number of deaths results in more rats and weepers, different reactions from your allies, and darker final outcomes. Okay, but I've been new. I've been knowing that. Okay, there's a dude there. There's a dude here. Oh, that was a really unfortunate time to take a piss. Okay, so that guy's dead. Let's move up a little bit. Once I've sort of gotten out of this stressful area, I do actually have a topic to talk about. Sweet. Another thing that I've figured out is I'm going to use my, rather than using the scroll wheel, which seems to confuse me a little bit. There you go, I just got confused. Yeah, rather than use the scroll wheel, I'm just going to use the number keys. Because I think that might be quicker and easier than sort of fucking around with the scroll wheel. This thing needs to die. Oh, that noise was not pleasant. Oh, we're back here. Look, Darren and Gwen. Well, it looks of it, Darren and Gwen ain't doing too good. So, what I actually wanted to talk about is Starfield. Starfield. I believe it came out yesterday. I don't actually know. I want to say it came out on the 2nd of September. At the time of recording, it's apparently the 3rd of September. Okay. This is not great. Okay. Yeah, so at the time of recording, it is the 3rd of September. And I believe Starfield came out on the 2nd. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, and it scares me. Right, this guy's got to die really quickly. I have Starfield. I own it. I'm excited to play it. I'm currently just waiting. Just before I play it. What are you, huh? What were you, huh? Idiot. The recent attempt on, oh, Jeff Connor's life, okay. Oh, this is a watchtower. Right, okay. That's quite interesting. So, I own Starfield. I'm just waiting to play it. Waiting until... Oh, he's lighting up a smoke. Waiting until better mods come out. For the purposes of, like, optimization and shit. Because, I've been told, well, I've seen all over the internet, like Twitter and shit, that the optimization for Starfield is dog shit, and it runs like dog shit. So I don't particularly want to play it yet until, yeah, better stuff comes out for it to make it just better in every way. Can I disable this? I'm not sure if I can. But yeah, as soon as I can get the game better optimized, then I will definitely play it. Now, whether I play it through on, like, and record it, that's a whole different question, to be dead real. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I haven't exactly decided. Okay, great. Shit. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play it yet. Are we friends? Oh, we're friends.
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Granny Rags' place is long gone. Well, I think this was Granny Rags' place. Oh, they're using these things to barricade people in with the plague. Right. That makes sense. That's crazy. Yeah, so I haven't exactly decided if I'm going to play it on YouTube or not. Oh, boon chomp. It's a boon chomp. I haven't exactly decided if I want to play it on... Like, what the fuck is this? What is going on here? I don't know what is going on here. What the hell was that? Griff!
Want to look at some of
That's
the
what I
things
was. That's what I
found?
was looking for.
Good prices.
And
I
these
swear.
motherfuckers jumped me. Let me see what you've got, Griff. That was terrifying. Right. Let's get some more bolts going. Right. Get another elixir. Okay. Can't even remember what the fuck I was talking about before these assholes got all up in my business. Actually, not remember. I think I was talking about Starfield. But yeah, I plan on playing Starfield. Just not sure if I'll do it on YouTube or not. Yeah, who knows really. I know it's a single player game. I was really hoping it'd be co-op, so that then I might be able to sort of do a series with one of the homies. Do a little co-op series, have a bit of fun, see where that takes us. But unfortunately, well, he said that co-op mods might come out for it, but as of launch, it's not co-op. So that's something as well. I don't know if, because I want to sort of experience the game for the first time, and I don't know if I want to experience it, like wait for co-op mode to come out and experience it then, or what? Why? Hello, game? Get me up here, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I want to experience it for the first. Oh, I'm scared. For the first time in co-op or what? But I'll figure it out. And yeah, that's something. I've got something funny to talk about as well, but I'll wait until we sort of get into this bit and see what Slackjaw has to say first, and then we can have a talk about it. So what's interesting to me? Oh, this is a neutral zone. Okay. This area is obviously where I was when it came in and tainted their elixir storage. So I wonder if that's gonna like. Oh, here.
Now we got the elixir that gives you the plague.
Oh, he just talked about it.
Well, how would I know?
Yeah, I just think it's, well, it's interesting that I poisoned these guys and then now I'm here. Oh, I didn't get the room from the other place. Oh, that's gross, bro. That's real gross.
Easy. You just need a bit. Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for.
Oh, this art dealer bunting's a man of taste. Double the normal cut. Oh, okay, there's a lock safe in the art dealer's house. Slackjaw's gang has not been able to open the safe, so the code is probably elsewhere.
3 parts water down. Oh, that's just to make the
Oh, that's that gate access.
Look at
that. See more of this. Yeah, this area. God. Yeah, I find it just a bit crazy that now I'm just willy-nilly allowed in here without any repercussions. You know, everyone's chill with me. I mean, I'm not sure how.
What was that?
Considering, you know, I killed a bunch of them and poisoned all their shit. But I guess they don't know it's me. Alright, I guess they just think some random person came and did that. Yeah, I am a bit daft, pal. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, yeah. That's still the same. Hello, Slackjaw. Why are you called Slackjaw?
If I judge your looks around. There's a lot of security.
Also,
at the
I'm not sure
Golden
what kind of
Cat, I
music
know. Special guests
folks listen to, but
you're gonna walk in there dressed
currently
like that
got
and kill the
Doja Cat's new
brothers.
song "Paint the Town Red" just
Maybe I got a
on
better way to
loop
take care of them too.
in my brain.
If you're doing something for me first,
It samples "Walk On By."
someone
I
don't
want
know
to say that's by
is
Aretha
killing my
Franklin,
men, taking my territory,
not
and
Urethra
stealing my
Franklin.
goods.
Might
be a fellow named
Fuck.
Galvani.
Aretha Franklin. I
sent my
think
best
it's
man
by
to
her.
investigate, but he went
But
missing.
either way, that's a classic
Well,
song,
now I
and
need
it's a
someone
great
find
song
what
to sample.
happened to him.
But
Go
that's
to
just
this
in my
Galvani's
head.
place.
And I love a good
Lives
saxophone.
nearby off Clavering Boulevard.
Love a good
You
saxophone.
do that for me, and I'll get your better way into the Golden Cat.
I wasn't listening to a thing this guy said. Right, Slackjaw wants to know what happened to Crowley and suspects Dr. Galvani. Oh, I've already been to see Dr. Galvani. Well, at least been into his property and violated his shit. Can I? No, I can't. Right. Alright then, you little bitch. I'll go do that for you. So, what I wanted to talk about was Starfield. And a certain thing about Starfield is Now, again, I don't know this. This is just something I've seen up on Twitter. But apparently,
Slackjaw's thinking someone poisoned
there is an option for you to pick your pronouns at the start of the game. Now, this has set off a bunch of people believing that, because again, you know, people make everything into politics, right? And people think that because Bethesda are allowing you to, you know, choose your pronouns at the start of a game, which for the uneducated here, and I'm going to say it how it is, the truth be told, I don't care about upsetting your feelings. My thoughts and sorry, this scared the shit out of me. My thoughts and opinions on this, you cannot. Oh, get the fuck away from me, you freak. My thoughts and opinions on this are my own, of course, and I'm not going to push anything onto anyone, but I'm going to be so real. If you genuinely believe that a game having an option for you to pick your pronouns is pushing like the trans agenda or whatever the fuck, then please, and I mean this with all honesty, dislike my video, I don't give a shit. Don't watch my content. Don't subscribe to my channel. I don't want you here. And I might regret saying that, because, you know, I might get some Trump supporters dislike bombing my shit, but I just don't care, right? If you genuinely think that this is some, the trans agenda, that's all they care about, yeah, why? You're weird, bro. You're actually weird. Why are you so focused on someone's genitals? That's just weird behavior. Like, the fuck, these fuckers are crawling out the woods. Yeah, if you're so focused on other people's genitals, you're a weirdo. They're not the weird ones, big man. You're the weirdo. So for the love of God, don't watch my shit. Don't interact with me. Don't subscribe. None of that. I don't want you here, truth be told. Right? And I'm going to say it how it is. But I just watched a funny tweet where it was this bald. Now, I'm not the skinniest guy in the world. Wait, this gentleman was on the larger side of life. What the fuck is going on here? Wait, are they angry at me? What's going on here? What the fuck am I watching here? What in the orgy is this? Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, now, it was this bald-headed dude. I was gonna say I'm sure he's lovely, but I really don't think he is. This is the art dealer's house, right? Art dealer's apartment key. Where the fuck would I get that from? But yeah. Bald-headed dude. On the larger side of life. So yeah, this bald-headed dude, on the larger side of life. Nothing wrong with that. I myself am a gentleman on the larger side of life. I'm not sure if I should be calling that person any sort of pronouns, because the rant that they went off on, I'm not gonna link it because I don't want this person to farm any more content. What I might do when I'm editing is just pop a quick screenshot of the person in question. But yeah, they were losing their mind to the point where they were like nearly in tears over Bethesda quote unquote pushing the trans agenda, which is just a bit embarrassing, really. And he was like, oh, they're making me put my pronouns, why? This is an RPG game, meh, 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 meh. And it's just like, my brother in Christ, pronouns are part of the English language. Pronouns are part of any fucking, there's a dude here. Pronouns are part of any fucking language. And if you haven't realized that by now, you're just a bit stupid. Why didn't it assassinate him? Yeah, if you haven't realized that by now, you're just a bit stupid, really. Pronouns are part of any language. He, she, they, even it. Those are all pronouns. Oh shit, hang on. Let me try and bend some time and do something funky here.
Maybe you can go.
Yeah, pronouns are part of the English language. You are not aware of this. then you're an idiot. Okay? It's something very basic. You learn pronouns at a very young age. So if you are genuinely unaware that pronouns are just a default thing, then please go back to school, learn the English language again. Okay? Secondly, if you think that Bethesda are pushing a trans agenda, there's bigger fish to fry in the world, bro. Why are you going after people like that? You need to figure it out. But in this video, this man was screaming down his mic. He was like shouting. He was like, it looked like he was about to pop a blood vessel. To be so real, he was close to popping a blood vessel in his brain. And yeah, as you know, I don't want anyone to die, even if you're a hateful, vile human being. I don't want you to die. I just think that you need to sort of be educated in why you're wrong. This isn't one of those things where you're right or wrong. You're just wrong. Okay? And yeah, I just found this hilarious, and I'm seeing a lot of hate towards this as well. Like, you know, I looked in the replies, and a lot of people are agreeing. A lot of people are sitting there like, yeah, you know, I was really excited to play Starfield before this. I was like, okay, don't play it then. Just don't play it. No one's forcing you to play it, right? You can't. That's like me trapping my arm in a car door and being like, why would you do this to me? I did it to myself, right? You don't have to play the game, okay? You have an option, right? You have a choice in life. You don't have to play the game. Now, how do I kill these guys?
I believe so.
Okay, they're a bit on alert. They're staring at me through the wall. Alright, I want to kill him first. I can't even remember where I was going. But yeah, you know, if you're so worried about the trans agenda and this, that, and the other, and how this is being pushed upon you, then don't play the game. No one's making you play the game. No one's forcing you. Fuck. How did he not see me? No one's making you play the game. No one's forcing you to do anything. Just shut the fuck up and don't play the game. Ash. Turn into Ash. Good man. Yeah, just don't play the game. Simple as that, okay? I don't think Bethesda are gonna cry because you chose not to play the game. I think Bethesda will be alright, okay? I just think the only one that's crying here is you. Plain and simply put, it's you. If you are a normal person, and I'm gonna say it how it is, folks. If you don't like it, again, don't interact with my content. I don't care. Don't interact with me. Don't interact with my content. But yeah, just figure yourself out, folks. It's pathetic to me that this grown-ass man was near tears because a game asked his pronouns. And from what I've been seeing on Twitter and shit, is that's the only time it's mentioned. That's the only time any talk of pronouns or how the game should refer to you is mentioned. Once, right at the start, and that is it. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, right? But Bethesda made like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and Fallout. I think, at least. I could very well be wrong. I haven't got the time to go back and fact check myself right now, but I will fact check myself when I'm editing. So Bethesda made all of these games, and if I'm not mistaken, doesn't the game ask you, like, you know, are you a boy or a girl? Or like in the character creation screen, where, yeah, because I know like Elder Scrolls has one, and I think Skyrim does too, where you get to pick how your character looks. Is that not essentially the same thing as asking about your pronouns? You dense motherfucker. This frustrates me. This frustrates me, and I've had this conversation with many people, because I do firmly believe in trying to educate people, rather than like having a go at them or starting fights or blasting them on social media. I'm a big believer in trying to educate people. right? Because most of the time when people think like this, it's not deliberate. It's just ignorance. No one's taught them better. No one's taught them any better, right? So they don't know any better. Like, when you're a child, if someone just berates you for making a mistake, but not telling you, one, what the mistake was, or two, what you should have done, then you're just going to be really fucking confused. And that's not a good way to treat a child, is it? Now, these idiots, I don't want to go in here, but I regard them as children, right? They clearly have no concept of how life works. They weren't educated properly. So, the best thing to do is educate them. Educate them as nicely and as patiently as I can. Now, this does not mean I will go... That's a fucking hand. This does not mean I will go, you know, incredibly far out my way to try and get people to see science and reasoning. No, if you're going to be a prick, you're going to be a prick. I'm not going to waste my oxygen. But I've had people try and be like, oh, but science says there's only 2 genders. No, science doesn't say that. Gender is a social construct, right? Gender doesn't exist in any other species. Any other species on this planet, gender is not a thing. Humans have created gender, and we reinforce those gender stereotypes from a very young age. I've got 2 nephews. They are absolutely petrified of anything pink, right? Whereas, you know, as an adult, you'd think, oh, that's unreasonable. But my 2 nephews are very young. They're petrified of anything pink, right? And they find it embarrassing whenever you know, I might make a joke like, oh, I'm gonna get you a pink t-shirt for your birthday, and they'll be terrified of that, right? Because they don't know any better. And if I were to sit there just having a go at my nephews, being like, oh, you can't say that, you know, there's nothing wrong with pink, blah, 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 but not actually telling them why, then that's just gonna not serve them any purpose. It's not gonna serve me any purpose. I'm back at square 0. Back at square 1, sorry, not square 0. So I like to educate these people. Now, I will only educate to a certain extent, and you know, genuinely, if you're one of these people that don't understand it, please do comment. And you're wanting to understand more, or wanting to sort of make sense of it all, please do comment. Reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter is is in my bio on YouTube. Please reach out, like, genuinely, please reach out to me on Twitter. I am very happy to sit down and spend the time and have this conversation with you, because I think it's really important for the betterment of the human race. Okay? So please do engage with me. I'm not going to berate you. I'm not going to have a go at you. I don't have time to sit there shouting at grown-ass people, right? I've got much better shit to be doing in my life. So, yeah, I assure you, there will be no judgment. There will be no, you know... What the fuck? What was that noise? Is there anyone in here? Oh, there's a weeper in there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it will be met with love, and it will be met with kindness, and we can have a conversation about it. As 2 people, as 2 adults should be. But this guy on Twitter, sorry, I'm sorry I keep talking about this, but it's just gotten me so worked up. And it's just silly. It's absolute silliness. And there's no 2 ways about it. Can I chop this down? Yeah, it's just a brick wall. Great. Yeah, it's absolute silliness, folks. Oh, I'm gonna take some fall damage to that. Yep. This guy on Twitter, he had, like, the worst part is, right, he was calling them weirdos and shouting and losing his mind, and it's like,
Look out for the watch. They got
this guy in the background of his recording room, homie had, like, these little dolls on display. And he's got the audacity.
Wait a minute.
What?
What just occurred to me?
Oh.
How come it's me who paid for the
And it just blows my mind that this guy has the audacity to sit there and call trans people weird. For wanting to pick their own pronouns, or non-binary folk as well. That's another one that he was sort of coming after. Talking about they them pronouns and shit. And he's calling them weird, but homeboy with a hairline that dates back to fucking Neanderthals and dolls on his little shelf, right? Me personally, I've got nothing wrong. If you want to have dolls displayed in your room, in your bedroom, in your house, whatever, that's for you. Doesn't affect me in the slightest. But if you've got dolls just displayed around your yard and you're being a homophobe, a transphobe, a racist, a misogynist, just generally just a bigot, you're fucking dense. You might... Wait. Oh, Slackjaw's all the way over there. You might genuinely be one of the stupidest people on the planet. And that's just... And there's no curing. Like, so there's just no cure to stupidity, really. There's no two ways about it, folks. There is no cure to stupidity. If you're stupid, and that's it. But yeah, that just made me laugh. I'll include a screenshot of this guy's of sort of the video. I'm not gonna link the video because one, I don't know who watches my content, but for multiple reasons I don't want to link the video. I don't know who watches my content, so in case you are non-binary or trans, I don't want you to have to watch that and get upset by that. That's something unnecessary, and I don't need to cause that level of pain. Secondly, I don't want this moron getting more clicks and more content and more views and more money off of being a cock. And as a British person, it ashames me. It makes me deeply sad that this idiot is now all over Twitter. This idiot is all over an international website as the face of the UK. And that's fucking embarrassing to me, right? Because I'll be so real, the majority of people that I come across every day, they're actually lovely. They're not transphobic, they're not homophobic, they're not bigoted, they're not misogynistic. They're just plain, normal people. And this idiot is on the front page of Twitter, spouting bullshit and like making the rest of us look bad, and that pisses me off. If he ever finds this video, I actually, low-key, I hope he does. I can't remember his name, but he had a cringe name as well. I think, I'm not sure who he is. I think he might be like a Twitch streamer. I think he's like in the gaming space. Yeah, what you got for me? I haven't been listening to what he's been saying, but what you got going for me? Yeah, I think he's in the gaming space. So it's just like, you know, he looked like the age group to at least have a few kids, a wife potentially, but I don't know. I'm hoping that no one, you know, no woman's dating him, because of course that's a lot of work. A man that insecure is a lot of work.
So that means city watch and other soldier types.
Yeah, if he finds this video, hello pal, you know I'm talking about you. It's unlikely you'll find this video, but you know I'm talking about you. I want you to know you're an idiot. You're making all of us British people look bad.
I won't kill him,
and I hope you stub your toe. I hope that for the rest of your days, no matter what you're wearing, no matter where you go, stub your toes. You're walking around your house and you're just banging your toes left, right and centre on every last bit of furniture. Because that's what you deserve. Because you're an idiot. And you need to keep that in mind. If there's you know, anyone that knows how to pull a curse or anything like that, please feel free to curse this man with stubbing his toe for the rest of his existence. Because that's what he deserves. That's my rant about transphobia over. Once again, if you do have any questions for me, or if you genuinely just want someone to educate you, because I'll be real, I'm going to be so real with you. At first, I wasn't sure what I was talking about. Like, you know, a few years ago, when a good friend of mine came out as trans, I wasn't sure what I was talking about. I just plain and simply put, I'm gonna be so real, I didn't understand it, right? But that was what I was talking about earlier. That's just ignorance. I don't know why I was going up. That's just ignorance. But it wasn't malicious ignorance. It was just plain old ignorance. I just didn't know. So, my brother, he's a Cambridge educated doctor, a very intelligent man. If you don't know what Cambridge University is, get to know, because it's one of the most prestigious universities in the world. You can Google it, Cambridge University. And I'll be honest, when my trans friend came out, I didn't really understand what I was talking about. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't really get how someone could feel like they didn't feel like themselves in their own body. I just didn't get it. But that was just plain ignorance, right? And my brother, he very kindly sat me down, and with... Oh!
So this is art? Awful lousy way to make coin. Poor bastard.
And without any judgment or any, you know, just generally just being an asshole.
I think I remember having seen this painting.
Is this a
in my
hostile zone?
grandmother's place. She wasn't no duchess. Yeah.
It is a hostile zone. Right. Yeah. Not being a dick. He just explained to me. And this is what I mean by you can't argue with science. He's the one that told me about how gender doesn't exist in other species on this planet. That humans are the only ones to sort of even consider gender. Right? I'll take that. Thank you very much. So that's how I know, you know, people will come at me like, but it's science. It's not science, bro. Unless you can prove to me, you can show me a study, you can, you know, get hard evidence. If you can, like, you know, if you have like a degree in, I don't know, psychology or like neuroscience or some shit from a prestigious university, then please, by all means, I'm very happy to be proven wrong. But I just think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, and I think you're an idiot. And I think people quote unquote boycotting Starfield over this shit is probably one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. Oh no, Bethesda's quivering in their boots, folks. Absolutely cool. I thought that was a dude.
I'm quaking in my boots.
Absolutely quivering in their boots, losing their shit. Okay. Oh, bricks. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah, Bethesda's absolutely bricking it. Terrified of you boycotting them and not playing their game. Oh no, they're so scared. Yeah, you're just ridiculous. And that guy is equally as ridiculous. Yeah, if you're not British and you're watching this video and you somehow stumble across that, please don't think all British people are like that. Normally, we're actually alright. Not all of us, I will admit, some of us are dickheads. But normally, we're alright. Frick, that's fucking rat scared the shit out. But yeah, God, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I'd just like to reiterate, if you're someone that was like me and didn't particularly understand sort of how people could be trans or how people could be non-binary or what, please comment on the video. If you're not willing to comment, just in case you're scared or whatever, there's zero judgment here. Drop me a DM on Twitter. My Twitter is linked in my YouTube bio, and I genuinely mean this with all sincerity and all the love in my heart. Let's have a conversation about it, because the more conversations we have about stuff like this, the less stigmatized it is, the safer it is for trans people to come out. The better the world is, because actually a lot of these trans people are lovely, genuinely lovely, and the world would be a better place if they felt safe and comfortable, and if they felt like they weren't gonna get persecuted by society for no reason. Okay, so yeah, that's my rant on transphobia over. Before anyone's like, oh, why'd you have to get all political? You're just playing a video game. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. I don't care. Right? If you think caring about people's existences is politics, or that's getting too political for you, then please don't watch my content. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want you anywhere near me. You just, for lack of a better word, phrase, whatever, you're a waste man. A certified grade A waste man. Right. Oh, more paintings. Oh yeah. More paintings equals more money. Right. So I need to find the combination to this fat fucking safe. Okay. So I think I do just leave here. I think I'll find the code somewhere else. Right, let's get going. Now I'm a bit scared of this whole area. There's a lot of fucking people here. And I'm not sure how to get through this wall of light without pissing the people off. Can I go up and around? Let's blink. Let's blink. Oh. Oh, I can. Okay. Well, that makes this whole ordeal a bit easier. Oh, perfect. Pop that back in. I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Let's get out of here. Well, that was how I can pop off. Do this thing for a bit. Oopsies.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Zero regrets.
This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
Right, over here. Let's drop down. Ow. Ain't no way, boy. Oh. Can I... Okay. I just don't want to have to deal with that, to be honest. Oof, this guy got smoked. Right. Oh, kill him! I didn't kill him. Right, back down here.
Filthy bloodlark. Better tell your place to die. We've been on half rations for a week. I ain't catching the plague. Hand it over.
No, please, it's for my baby. He needs it.
It's us that needs it. If the City Watch gets sick,
Thank you, sir. You saved me. How can I thank you? I have nothing.
I don't need anything. Oh god,
Wait,
here we go.
Take this.
Oh.
It's the backdoor service key to Bunting's house, the art dealer on the main
Oh.
street. I used to work for him, you know, before the plague. He's let all his servants go, but he's still there, probably hoping he'll be able to sell something from that safe of his. I don't know what he has left, but it's all I have to offer you. Please take it.
Okay, say less. Thank you very much for that key. I just need to find fucking not password. What's it called? The combination for that safe. Right. Maybe there's something in here.
Dunwall citizens.
Nope.
Mandatory whale.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to keep going on my little rant about transphobes, but I don't think that's good content for people to watch. But it's, yeah, God, no. I want to continue because I feel so strongly about it, but I don't because I don't want to bore motherfuckers. But my offer of speaking to someone who doesn't necessarily understand it, that'll always stand. If you would like to talk. Oh, fuck off, you little assholes. I was gonna let you go in peace. But if you don't understand it, then by all means, just let's have a chat. No, there's no hatred here. Let's have a chat. Didn't I come in here before? And this plus no, that was Granny's house. That was Granny's house where this was all boarded up. Oh, that's another way into the Golden Cat. Right. Let's get in here. Oh. The upcoming areas riddled with pathways that allow many approaches to accomplishing your mission. Look for overhead ledges, rat tunnel, water passages, and hiding places. Oakley dokely. Do you know what? I actually think this is a fan. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Right, this guy. This fucking guy. Okay, this is actually a great spot to leave this part. It's been amazing, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if my rant about transphobes bored you, but it's something that's got to be said. If you didn't want to hear it, then you might want to reconsider your position in life. Because honestly, would you answer me this? If you didn't like what I was chatting about, answer me this. So I'm a colored man. Okay, I have brown skin. I'm not ashamed of that fact. Right? But would you allow one of your neighbors, one of your friends, one of your colleagues, just someone that you came across in day-to-day life, would you allow them to be racist? I would hope that you would say no. And if you didn't, again, don't watch my content. I would hope that you said no. And that is exactly how we should be treating for transphobes. You should not let that shit slide. Do not let that shit slide. It's call people out, right? Educate each other, and generally, let's just create a happier place to live in, right? Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. You're all very handsome, unless you're a transphobe. Then you're ugly as shit, inside and out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, folks, and take care.